An inmate at the Wayne County Jail was brutally attacked 1 week ago, leaving what veteran guards say was one of the worst crime scenes they can ever remember.
And it comes less than 3 years since Corporal Brian Searcy was killed in one of the county's jails after being strangled by an inmate. Searcy's family later claimed that understaffing made the attack possible.
Well, tonight, 7 investigator Ross Jones is digging into what went wrong, revealing more about terrible conditions at the jail and talking to the victim's family.
That's what I want to know. Where were the guards? I think they could have saved him.
Thomas Carr walked into the Wayne County Jail last Thursday to serve a 71-day sentence for a DUI. He would leave the next day clinging to life after a brutal assault. His 2 sisters came to his bedside at Detroit Receiving Hospital to see him, but their brother could not speak.
When I managed to get back to the room and walk in, it was horrifying what was done to him.
It's indescribable, the condition that he is in.
The trauma to Thomas's head was catastrophic. Multiple bones in his face were fractured, his sisters were told, and his eye socket broken. He was on life support.
He's not going to make it. The decision hasn't been made to remove him off life support. Right now we're working with Gift of Life.
The 53-year-old was attacked, the sheriff's office says, by his cellmate, a man nearly half his age. 28-year-old Claude Lewis came to the Wayne County Jail after being charged with domestic violence. Court records say he already had an assault conviction on his record. How this attack was made possible is under investigation tonight, but some who have worked inside the jail believe they know.
And this was due to the staffing cuts and the condition, the dangerous, hazardous environment that exists.
Reginald Crawford is a spokesman for the Wayne County Deputy Sheriff's Association and a former deputy himself. Thomas Carr was attacked on the 11th floor of Jail Division 1, where there are guard stations at each of the 4 corners of the floor and another station in the center. When fully staffed, there are 5 deputies. But beginning in 2021, as this memo shows, policy changed due to understaffing. There would be only 3 guards on certain floors, and because the guard in the center is in a fixed position, that left only 1 guard free to move on each side of the floor.
The result was 2 unoccupied wards which contained inmates, and that was just a formula for disaster.
In July of 2021, only a few months after that change was made, Crawford sent an email to County Executive Warren Evans requesting a meeting, saying that the staffing shortage and cuts has created a very dangerous and unsafe work environment.
And the union expressed this to the sheriff 2 years ago, that this was going to happen again.
To what degree, if at all, understaffing played a role in this attack is unclear. The investigation, led by Detroit and Michigan State Police, continues tonight. As for Thomas Carr, who only came to the jail for a nonviolent misdemeanor offense, he died yesterday at 2:11 p.m. after his family removed him from life support.
This can't keep happening. No family should be put through this. He messed up. He made a mistake. He paid with it with his life.
After the attack, Claude Lewis was charged with assault with intent to murder. Now that Thomas Carr has died, you can expect those charges to be amended to homicide. Sheriff Raphael Washington has said in the past that he is working diligently to increase staffing at the jail through aggressive recruiting and fighting for better pay. But deputies we talked to say those efforts have not gotten the job done, and they need to, so that other inmates or deputies don't face the same fate Thomas Carr just did.
Boy, I mean, I just can't believe he died. And then we keep hearing about this year after year after year. I mean,
once is too often. It's happened now twice in 3 years over the jails, and these investigations are ongoing. A lot of questions we have into the sheriff's office they haven't answered yet, but they're going to need to answer them soon.
Well, thanks for staying on top of it. It's not supposed to be a death sentence, that's for sure. Thanks, Ross.